Well, here to commons was a few man quite time clear that CP so didn't come say timide abre brasso say the Good Friday edition of Badwam on Adom TV multi-TV so Mpensenpensemu brain timi Edinburgh Majidis Hawaii Crado. If only you are a believer, a worshipper of Christ. Majidis it's a special day for you. Nti wonso no otu anama wa onkwa sorry no Majidis so a brain so nchebi abekwa sorry wa sorry dem so no onso de oye bia no erade nka ho na bia nkokama elfa emma ma menka o say onyame ya adom there's something special coming up on the show. To keep watching this space. But we have don't forget your pledge. Me now do dia shawonom. Me Omanhene Kwabena Asante. Me educhu muamro sa papa bi Kenya number 1, number 2 hima munyina afi me eye achirenso hima papa bi. Mr. Mufa mudin shisha me Alex Boam ana me Rapti Kofi saying ana afi me Alisco P me eye Yakubu Chipsa me Nana Billy and me half original minister Mufa washe boss obasuma for na de impuntu ni kanko beban what made this nina under the able leadership of George Boache, supported by a potential president for Afo Eric Opoku, your wisdom port Alaji Collins Dauda and afi Almighty Frida Prempe your Dr. Benjamin and your deputy minister youth and sports Bobie afi your era Bano and so county for team nini ona ebo striking in unim that of our Bruni venture capital and in pay 42 bebre council of state members in a chairman in pay for be a proud Afonian very important otia say the intia ya afonia ubon the intia say de enioma ye papa ni kunim de ni puntu eba ahafo makacho once we are a subset of Ghana. The pledge for Ghana is that you abide by the rules and regulations and exhibit the core values why you are Ghanaian. And no, say wo do o man wo kwansom koso na wo tu ho ache ama o man Ghana. Tu do o man a enema bebre wo ho a wonye. So wo tu ho ache ama o man Ghana. Unim faso dia Ghana de be mount bibia that you are not bothered. Nti share these two core values as very important. Say me accord the extra mile for the country Ghana, and we also have to show love for the country Ghana. We are back. It's a Good Friday, but we are still doing politics. We'll mix up our various beliefs with politics into wow. Also, what me relax with also bet me Jebrena, what me should be a man de young men and atnasi and you wanna amanyosem or demonstrate say it's not only just about their party, it's about the forward march of Ghana. Even though they are always on the platform of a political party, their thinking is Ghana, and that's beautiful. Nti anope yen common megidi say emubeye de ye pa okojina Amansie South maybe adoba meka or aveli no bribi abato nsafren even when it's a short notice. Or a mensing cratchy or honum or casa with distinct until Yamana Kwaba na Yensamana Fishapa, knowing his background as a Christian, Yamana Fishapa, not what me a sacrifice at the Abetina hand of him. You say enumeration of a cock drain. What should I pay the you may not be cock drain? Not be beat Makokama. And him for Clement Opoku Jenfi, they don't have any CID or Kwaba.
Yeah, my.
Da CP Pentecost from Ofan Chemi, somebody among myself for Manomontan to Asaf Musa, and to say Pentecost Asaf here too na Wabetina Mikasa Fidiswa, may chia Pentecost Asaf for it's intense, But your Jumani baby at the Maniam, you know. As I come to Apostolic Empowerment Ministry, I'm soft paying myself for Manina. Yet then I'm Yassi baby or Diabidi, Nanimuja Nugusua Casamai. I'm getting say Germany do baby as I necessary, but the Pentecost from Fonche. Mean you are more no so no. See, Jare no Pentecost. Yes, I send no Pentecost. Honorable Ashia, and so our Hanum say, Honorable Ashia needs no introduction or a bush any what you may deal with. So, Honorable Ashia, Mache.
Am I saying?
Okum no nyamye guama. Odetio meka hofi. Me nyamye me da.
I told you about Pentecost.
Odoke sia oyiwo.
Yeah, Calvary.
I was young for me, happy.
Yeah.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
And in us, or best sorry now.
Yeah.
Nina can honey, it is a IT.
I see.
I'm watching. Yes, I'm about you, so I say.
Okay. So, Nina, come for the choice. We're going to have a good show. 9 o'clock, Pepe, Yepejebo, say, also our Jibra Ribino. We appreciate you so much. You didn't come over, say, oh, but now another minute. Oh, we hope I say. Now kunyo jume DBC when show.
Yes.
And you were falling on loved ones' revelation and said, "Do Bra, be a contributor was the kura and the krum sempun to be ba." Udi akosi ekosen.
Oma me da se, ma men share ahwefo titiri pa ne manson ne patam ni se anu pay obi ade ne TV ato ha ohwe. Oma mpanyifo ka sem bi se fa kwa chichire aboa no. Ehwa na yesanso sane no. TV ya so na betina we show ya so and ya appeal no adofo meti akwa adofo send this kabai oba the other room enkunya na ye pe no yetumi enya yenya ni nyina de but yenya substantial quantity ye Monday ye twam ya dwade ye yetumi acha ma school so wo ye mensini mu ho no omunyina ni age yeguso enso obi a na we tirim so betu ya wantimi afasika ma no enye hwe won famira ye besa akwa ye biu you omomu tia enso so aseda sonko na de ma wo ya da ase ya but ye san so ada wo ma se nyankopon onhira wo mu na ba bi o mu yiska ne free ye bia no onhye ho mama ya da obi bia
It is exercise na na we
abana we ma na we say ye tie
na mo target ye saying
na target ye 2000 dual desk ana yenya 800 and 900 dual desk and we are almost through with 50% and say akabi ti chance the akano so e beti media so
okay. Oh, would this no initiative something that is
Oh, yes, sir. When say nipa ninti ne ho se na ye kan nti na me wo benefactors na omodo me tu sa na moyi but my brother me sympathize with them. One time common fund no time no in time
and almost very stressed up.
On our last 4 quarters am I on
unye DC
no say be 4 quarters
former DC
just 2 weeks ago you released common fund
emodi hin e buy
what's say back
in time
so what has been the a macro and as a banabina came I know said they be last quarter no na
so winning system common fund over the period all the time we say quarter back e catch you because say ye boaboa na etua ye boaboa na
but mo pay you see a came do na just be okay with that. No.
Omanhene don't say that.
Just be okay.
Omanhene, me na me boa no so.
Just be okay. I came probably for a reason.
Oh yeah, me. Okay, me na me just say 2 weeks ago you super fair.
Omanhene na the last time I checking na 4 quarters.
Okay, no be 2.
Me na say na.
We checking the last month na.
Say say na ba. Say na ba catch there ne.
Say na ba say.
No,
quarter say na ba. Quarter say there.
Oh, you say you the whole of last year you know much here. I can 1 quarter as usual. So we need
to cut 1 quarter. There's no problem.
Yeah. Big deal.
Even though we have to strive and improve on that payment, but 1 quarter is not a big deal.
The fact of the matter is that on say common fund no statutory fund. First, the nanka is 7% of the entire revenue near the assemblies. This year 5%. Sika ba ko a eni se aban bia di ho agro because asika no ekọ atwe na ama form ne mpatam puntu no na ya agency repe o hwese ne amenu e kan na came be 4 quarters which is almost 1 year na che se o ye
something is not break papa
o ma bre na che se o ye DC na o te ho a o te ho sa akwa
that's all we can o kaboa because
me kan boa no say my adwuma ni bi
out of this stress and now they are put me innovate
the ntia make say as so kaboa ni say onim reasons ntia came
the reasons no matter
the reasons must matter.
It's a statutory something.
What ya to a baby ya to a baby there was a possibility say or best MMDCs maybe now you expect the DACF administrator to release the common fund
to a wrong person
eba do what tell me say nyame adoma me to aso de eba me de yam adwuma but imagine say e bia with district na DC and MC ni nim say e bia de name ekọ ne de ontena ho na sika na abeto na account ababeto account no ma ugro ho a we payments bia ehun kura hia enti as an administrator of common fund no I mean, common sense should tell you, say, and just so release it. You have to wait.
For a whole year.
Of course. No, next time you sat there for a year, some appointments.
Omanhene.
Yeah, appointed last year.
Probably.
But once then I will say, I mean, which reason must suffice or not suffice for the release of a common fund? The common fund, now can a statutory fund that the developer district. It is not coterminous with the existence of a DC or not. That is how come a dream will be a DC could anywhere. Near deputy regional minister and a regional minister now were acting in their stead. It is also the reason why there are permanent civil servants in the shape of coordinating directors. And nobody must say you need DC or a common fund, not trying to so now on my input to a catchery. Yes, the fact of the matter and say, na sika ni ho. Na sika ho akwa atwe na sika ho ayeden. Enu nti na aban ntimi entu ya common fund se ne nyina nim se Ghana akwa ho yehia ne ahokyere mu. So obi ama any other reason. Ye je sa reason tuma. Omanhene nyade a ebe nyade a
respectfully I disagree to the reasons for the hold up of the whole year.
Yes, there must not be any reason for that.
Now who appointed MMDC?
No, but clearly
there must not be any reason.
The MMDC being who beat me out of on one evolution like I said. Sikanisa say minimum say continue. Say the PBMC apply. Even when you make payments, the payments are that somebody is due those people. That's why it's paying.
Omanhene mean common fund no ba guidelines ka ho. Send am use no. If you because am for 10% and administrative expenses. Project e cost am nyu nyina am for 30% ento aso. Enti enhyehyeye e wo ho. Enti nyese bia DC bi yi no na all kwa na say wo banti na bia yenye the common fund.
I'm sure this conversation covered by a first conversation with the government working hard to restore nation onto path of progress and admission of some of these challenges. Now demonstrate to us, and I'm on to be buying to a Ujiri say, and my hotoshoning crunch say, we'll definitely get back to the pasa in your yeah.
On my message, that was Sibio, na my chair, I have for Subio. On my Andra, on my Penicasai, Christopher, who we are singing for fear, for feeder, ye na Christopher nyina ye Christ ni di se Christ ni wo ene sorry ye bedi hu afofida no eno ma omampanyini etu nanum tuo ede nsem bi etudwa omampanyini omam gidi se I was say okay better hay within the first 1 minute boy nsem ma omampanyini we say intense menka say see that but intense say omampanyini bi ana say leader bi a odi domanim na bibi etochema obegi atum say ade se de ekoi enioma enkoyi nemum ye de nioma egu akwan mu a ye hyehye nioma ana nioma enkoyi no ma metena ha ya chechire mu the last time say opese besa chechire ba mesa chechire e ba sa na say repetitive but for the purpose of nkomo a yedi ntinu bi a wo se mesa chechire kakra mampanyina asem o kan say enioma enkoyi no enye se bi a aban no na asa na aban no na abon ana nioma enkoyi ye ba ye no se muhu se de na nioma ekoyi a nioma epeja o ma ya sa woni o matifie na o mu pe bibia na wanya na de ama wo mu school fees udom ko school papa aduane papa o to bibia ko fee 3 square meal o mu nya di edu ebre mu odin bibia si ewo o sikasemu na se ade mfa ne se o mai wajuma wo ya na di income emma adwuma ha wo yi ana wo ye private business bi wo de emfa radio no crowd ana TV ne tonchen wo your private business I am out monthly salary bi ana income bi a eno na ma wo de hwefie na atorenchem bi asi sa atorenchem no o mai wo wo hu se ebeba ana wo kra nwene ho nko se ebetumi aba oman me no ka se yende yo amafo oman mu a omukọ adwuma 2 weeks no matter if 2 weeks people are still working from home yeda so tua omuka every month patriotic dem chara se enti saa yare e ba ya na ye hu ne fare ba hu kwan kra e be fa so a ebetumi asisi ano oman wanyini chan me de azuminyi ni se yare bi aba wo wiase a yakasa mu obi akra man obi an dem ne a lock na if it be lockdown aba be tokre mu quarantine aba ya lock ni pa nyina tu kwan kra se mu obi antumi ntu kwan bibia aba hot bibia aba standstill na emma to the extent say yakwa akoto aba in 2020 kra no we were faced with constitutional interpretations say no see ntimi anto aba ye be ne day one be acting president parliament so begu at this time executive so ntimi act judiciary nemra so o kai sa conversation e course so a ntinyame adom na timi to aba ye san wini bi wa e ma sa constitutional interpretations ne achinyiwa hwe anka beba ni nyina akra efiri ho o ma me kan ne say na me kan si say eye covid e ba ye obi e wo hu say covid e ba me hu say e ba me former DC otie on so hu say eba ana eba be chichiri ye nyina e manyuma bebre gu ye o man say wo private business kra wo ya wo hu say covid no affecting pa nti say o man panyini e be gina simpie so no o ka kire ye say covid yare eba ye ana aha o man no pa titria na say wo to na wo say enya no kra busa wo say wo aka say private business na wo ye no covid de ba e kurekusi sei ekusi sei so na say asempa so ne wo no it's ankosi ye dia omanpanyi kan sanye political party be lenses and a show ana ode tie dia omanpanyi e kan na de hwe dia omanpanyi e kan dia de omanpanyi kan ewum covid ye say anobra say ye say ekofom na ana aye Ukraine Russia war in so aba eno so asade nyoma bebre aba ma oman mu ayedea affect make amai bebre it is omanpanyini eka we so enra na menyini se omanpanyini aka asema no kure enim asem no kure trodo na emum omanpanyini se achia muye esna bebu nyina Omanhene Kwabena Asante Nana Adom Akufo-Adjei His Excellency Kosa alive to Abama no and then the members of parliament on December 7, 2020 we say GDA ni wo MPP abanum se oba ye de neoma wa ye ne se de anamuntu a otu no de oman no ekoboshe asase no so aye to man na oba ye enye yare ye bebu omu ya oman minu mienu nim se neoma ne dia gu akwam hwe be se cocoa board with the first in the history of Ghana yenya 1.4 million tons ewo cocoa industry da nyina 4 years na Akufo-Adjei aban ba ye neema de gugu akwan mu chief executive neema o de ba ye pollination, pruning exercise, free fertilizer, free spraying, cocoa rehabilitation, and no and aso aba and the cocoa board. It's immediate and say kase yenya 1.3 million tons of cocoa. So and your mass, and your mass say you go a and no and everyone will say aba no nana muntu to no ye. The emu say nye sadi baby boom ya anka.
Okay, mesa about Mesa Basu, Mami Musa, Orawashia. Clearly, the demonstration is that, but for COVID and for Ukraine, na yenam quantum pombiswa, na ye koye nimuye. Na we cannot run away from that impact. COVID is soon so. Neither can we do the same to Ukraine and soon so. We need to appreciate. And then also be grateful to the president. Say, "Wajia tumukura say, yawa him. Nama mama bamumu. If say I know baby I'm a demoko, and no necessary than rather throwing everything our hands up in despair."
My call be my mention. Your friend Yusuf Salisu.
Yusuf Salisu.
Yes, I was in country so chiao. We know your friend Yusuf Salisu. Nana Jesse or I am free or Kwakwa and this Amanyoko constituency youth organizer. Salisu, good morning. Minu Clement, good morning. You share that, and any first time I share to my main for Konya reasons now. Okay.
Yeah.
No, tell me. National Service Home Office.
Oh, okay.
I just say now Cocoa Board.
So
it's a small world.
Okay, all right.
Say manso du bia boko.
I be see na odi post o ba e DC ba. Anya izo.
Nese se sia kura mi di post. Omanhene. The last time Nana Adom Akufo-Adjei come State of the Nations address.
Yeah.
Ojitu mu kakra se afi de omanna kwa hohia mu na me hu se de eboni friend reality check. I say emina eja hia to no afi de obeji atum se ampa. Baby a me de omanna abedu no nya de abeboa. Omanhene no kure wum nyina ne se Nana Adom Akufo-Adjei ne Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia. Omagyeji omen ya koja esubunani. Omumu omen yi no kure wo hokora no. Se obi tu anamo so de COVID-19 yare bae am I call lockdown for 3 months between sometime around March call 2020 and I say the cause war Ukraine or the reason for Ghana economy atete apansam sesia ama lorry for bo kosoro ama nyoma edisi adan cement iron rods POP cement ne de aka nyina abo aye dia na wotade na wotwo be ko na de bo no asan ahuri kosoro a na obi ka kire dem say COVID-19 amene ne ya adwen a enyeyi ene odi fu agu ka mu a contentem te say moti a wotumrika odi fu agu ka mu a enche na asa aho kire ana odin pa na ate esi Ghana fo so enti yenuanum MPP fo ada mba ha me kan say Ghana ni Nigeria boy na Nigeria share ni anke be ka say Russia ni Ukraine to kwa ni ntra yedi bibia she COVID-19 ene Russia ni Ukraine enya no kure yenti ameka kire say enya no kure ni mine ma min ka de bi nkire o sometime in 2015 ene NDC aban no ye na adwene say that time na yenya global economic crisis na ma ye nyoma kure de ko amano ne koton yenya sika bo papa mfa ma no because that time no kura no fa anwo no ankre ne ba ko no e ba ya beduru $40 per barrel. Esan say ye de fa anwo kwa abrochire nti na yenya sika kase mfirim ti e de sika ho ahokyere ne de keka ho no e bre Ghana fo na aban ne radin so obekọ IMF na wakọpẹ de friend enhanced credit facility sane e be ya de ye friend fiscal space no ye be nya forex na area close sa agabo no na cd no and e cost no yama na ho de no agina de agina. Of course all the ho ko bo IMF a unya bibia ye friend policy credibility so tale o man ho ma afofre wa bondi ni udi dwa no mo ji udi ya de ba de pipi fo kasa bebre na o se dwumadi no nante mfie miensa MPP fo ka kire so mo ba sa dwumadi no mo de o betwa ntim ga se ye mpapa osafo fo bet no ka kire Ghana fo so mo ba ni IMF fo nsa so no mo betwa mo ba o mentwa mu MPP fo ka de amunti o na nka o se esun June 2018 o mo ba no mo extend the course sometime around June 2019 so be kaya the last tranche of sika $918 million IMF no mo de man no MPP aban Nigeria. Indeed, after 2019, ye say you made say in a Ghana economy, na say essence ni trust in you. Into be kaya 2019, ye see di no e depreciate wahanchiche mu du 9. See di na ho de no e ba fo mo wahanchiche mu du 9. 2016 po ananka ye ho kire ye kwa ho ye hia mu no e see di na ho de ba fo mo wahanchiche mu du mienu. Nti na da me ka kire wa ha say World Bank President one report Adano Kachere Ghana for say we started accumulating substantial arrears even before the outbreak of COVID-19.
Substantial.
Yes, substantial arrears. And no one said na menene kan. Enti common fund na eka wom, health insurance fund eka wom, get fund eka wom, school feeding, LEAP, almost all the statutory funds e Ghana ha no abind wo moka. Because Nana Akufo-Adjei ne Bawumia o matu economy no ejeje. Nti ye hyase se ye kwa ahokyirem long before COVID-19. So obi catch us say COVID-19 nti enye no kura because even in 2020 aban exceed the revenue target. Aban target is no we 45 billion Ghana cedis in tax revenue. Areas no onya more than 47 billion Ghana cedis in tax revenue. COVID-19 krampo eboa ma esi di no stabilize. You know why? Because demand e kofo. When say demand pull inflation basis system emu a. Kofo crazy kan e dey turn your ma bebre ma no ma bo koso. COVID-19 buy, demand pull inflation call for must still stabilize at the rate of 3.4% for 2020. It do adana ba omia air kasa no. So hunu omo ka say ama ho kira ba. Of course we say baako capacity charges payment and then na ya tro ayedi kan ya kire say ya tro. Because now say omo atua say omo atua almost 17 billion Ghana cedis.
Which cannot be so.
Which cannot be so. Me ya ka kire ne say minister ne call parliament no na say ma o kan no an kire sa. Na almost 1 billion Ghana cedis dollars at the ba 5 billion Ghana cedis for a period that nanya de na ba America no. Was also at the banking sector cleanup. E kan ho na e ka say no so nya ne kure. Say ubetumi the 9 billion Ghana cedis. Yen banks are akwa ahwe ubetumi 9 billion Ghana cedis esiesie banks no. Now the 21 billion Ghana cedis kogu bank no. Now we na begina ho suma ma. Say na ye no kure say ni e ka tro say bia da obetu nsuo atwa boto bo atwa nsuo fra no. E bia enye saada no na mpa.
The banking sector cleanup no. Your approach as a party and the MPP's approach any differ.
No,
but because you don't believe in the collapse of them.
No, let me tell you. So
your
policy.
Approach,
so
your approach is that you need to say not to be an banks in the woman. No, who here fantasy. And
the Omanhene at the end of the day, experience no actually say MPP for approach or more fire and look in 2018 banking sector no. Ahoden cost 8%. 2019 omo year clean up ni we no banking sector na ahoden enru 2% impo. And you obviously figures never try say anamo omo 2 or banking sector clean up no na nya na mo papa. Look, in 2015 bra ye ko akwaje enhanced credit facility no. IMF anywhere bank in particular e kire say yenye bibi mfa ye banks no. But omo ma solutions. Now back here consolidation, which they did with CBG and the rest. And now back also say, I buy, obetine banks no wash so move from my mum general monaso. Say a bit collapse banks no, and then the last option IMF my but any point my caveat say there was socio-economic implications.
But that's where I was coming to.
Look, and you what does that?
Had 3 options.
And then me look, me one now for no me bank managers are. And then much trophy ne buy omoni omoyere no na chitofi ne bayire wo kwan ho because we for bebre adwuma efiri wo munsa as a result of the banking sector. So there were policy options, but you needed to be sure enough to choose the appropriate policy. My last issues on this matter.
Yeah.
Russia and Ukraine. Look, Ukraine talk and Russia and talk and shall say 24 February 2022. Omanhene between January to February. Na petrol nko na 3 cities na beka ne bo no sata na Russia and Ukraine talk anpo na nya nsha ase said America no what you say me say
so the issue about Russia and Ukraine on some of these things
and just any reason MPP for the abo mo safo hene aka but I know ni ayongofa bia bio hwe ma me nkire wade budget deficit. Yesika I was saying a demand bros no count 2016 6.1% of GDP. Now 6.1% of GDP. One more time, sometime in 2019, even before COVID, now drew 7.5% of GDP. And at the macro and microeconomic level, indices initially say shoot up even before COVID in Ukraine to buy. But Mamima want to pick a scenario. I mean, I'm sure say be our TS annual man be what. Me sure also say be teacher need the unim. Between 1983, 84, 85, Ghanaian economy no grew in the negatives. Back negative 1.7, back negative 1.8, back negative 1.3 during Lawrence PNDC time. Unma recruit. So that time not Shegu Shagaria banner when Nigeria now pam 1 million Ghanaians
back home.
I'm on my Bama, a just share ne a hocha and a bag or how abba o me. I want now Lawrence, their friend U10, more my kind of political economy. Or more you imagine say no me a socialist in poor. Or more call IMF, no mark or pay IMF because no economy no idea. I had the ambassador can say, you see, Yari a book or go answer no. Say, been a bone to Kumango and Yankwa. Me say Yari a book or go answer, and a big bone to Kumango and Yankwa. Oh, yeah, so how time no American send an agana tea, and nobody has a infrastructure. Pa runs abano than in the economy no. Na Akufo-Adjei ne ba me the external factors reason. Into economy I say ya.
Yes, that time the next game.
Na that time mo na dangana no asan kagana be she. Enti na mse na Akufo-Adjei ne ba me omo mu aye. Na is it the first time yehu external factors affect the economy? Me di tum say economy no suffer from the effect of structural rigidities. I walk from independence for the very first time Ghana called IMF in 1966. But various and successive regimes have managed it in such a way say, yeah, Mosumpo, now in 2009, Ghana called IMF Kwabena $602 million. Because and also not the effect of the global recession of 2017, 2007, ama ye nyome nyina ayebasa. So obviously, these challenges will be there. But once one find the say, and then ahuchira abaga ne muni bibia no e no na di ni nyina ba bra ye nimpe fe say wa hyase ni mpo no na nya hyase a na di nkunimdi ebebre ye and clearly this honorable I beg you sansem no amoka no enya de a ebo amonka no kra no nkire Ghana for se ne a my economy one problem here that Adom can for yet as second quarter or almost 4.2 billion Ghana cedis no their support budget no eko ka yen debt levels no and ya bobi sin atwe ho ahia ma 400 billion Ghana cedis from a low of 120 billion Ghana cedis in December 2016
why be pay besiabo in itself so ojitum say nya dey
ba me aka kire say o ma we hu hia say bobo besiabo Debbie I'll go there no I'll go there
I'm saying
no I'll go there me say no I'll go there
the way why emphasize on besiabo
no
I'm coming back to the point that
I'm coming
the teaching of my especially with an economy like ours some of these research team e break here down yakojina COVID ne Ukraine so edidi nkomo no clearly you cannot run away from this
Omanhene
what is your challenge with Omanhene
NDC Bobesia man can say amom
exactly
but the biggest industry in Ghana the Atwabo gas plant $1.5 billion Besia but also what they say Ghana Airport Company on their own balance sheet omo Besia omo the 40% of omo internal revenue Besia men yehu terminal 3 yehu circle interchange yehu obechebi lamte project na ohon poku ya say interchange NDC project $89 million ye the Scanning Free African Development Bank in June 2016 every time I come pakadan railway line MPP for the babo mu samrane no $365 million Exim Bank loan ye no again June 2016 once about me all kasa no now person appointed to infrastructure project Emma a friend say me papa set up catch and say and then there some who say so nti yan besia e boy no the idea no yehu
okay
we mo besia bebre no mo boy no buso say there no mo there
but say oni
me ne ya oti he wo come manso du bia na kwan nyina anye
ba se mo so mo manso du bia kwa
na kwan nyina anye
ana mo
ene na bohie
wani na boss minim na kwan
na bisa so no ho na ye
o say free I am free copy my sanwe so 52 million kilometers be no picture ba hada woni ma kwan ye we ho na some kokwan ya be see ayim so ni ayim
when you push
when
you push like this then the question is it ekwan na kare na mwanye what point out
meba
when you push like this because why be
no meba
you cannot run away from
no Omanhene meba and this abanu nya mfie nwotwe yes mfie nwotwe besia enya ye no akwan ni we ye de aye
okay
so what you say then do won here kwan ni nyina nka ba de na nka be ka se nka be
and this me pesa wo de ekwan accept
no ekwan wo
e be ye
me say man so be for
wo tra wo 8 years wo be ye man so be bia
Dabi
me ba ona buti wo be ye man so bia ni ne pata mu kwan
nyina nka ba nka be
ba ye
ka ba ji
kwa ya fa pickers and you tutu ni nyina se sana ye
Dabi o Dabi
wo wanye
Dabi ti
wanye
jina kwan san e na so ba influence no so nye
Kowe contractor say wo akwan no
Dabi
when the contractor
there's a different thing with the contractor on the road and there's a different thing with the contractor having
the 2 weeks na
Dabi nyabotre once say we see mfie nwotwe ya anye also
yankase mfie nwotwe man you make mistake mo aye bi
no there na me o there na anye problem o target
you see who say no question
no you cannot say mfie nwotwe no akwan wana montu no
and the fact of the matter is this na say omom ni say eba akwan ye ni infrastructure dia Enya ade MPP for betum do mo compare man penye jo.
No, but what check it nana recent communication and then that of the road ministry.
Na anya me no nyina na wo ha you wrong say 10,889 roads
no so broken it down to specifics.
Omo say omo ya portal
regraveling, reshaping and all those things no.
Oma oni me nyina.
I'm going by what the ministry
me say ekwan yeah. Yempo de na ya reshaping regraveling na ye hunu say ya kwan. Because then there's a leg work. I did be a common.
Okay.
And so common now. And the point on this matter, and they say, Easter way I are who Easter.
Or one.
Because Nana Kufu see a Tiazania one name Adom. But sir, a bank name would any Abamu dia.
Okay.
And Yadia and Nana Kufu the neighbor me on my baby idea boy. And you are COVID in it, your friend is saying. Ukraine can buy in any case a gun and Kwana. COVID, friend is a COVID this year now. And Ukraine to okay. Then Egypt or moody fitting when they say.
But don't underestimate the impact of COVID.
You see,
No,
in your submissions, don't you to say a woman say the omo can acquire but to just underestimate what COVID has done.
Mama one typical example. Many am pacho ubebem sisi. Mama one typical example. You see, there are reasons why I meant this idea we are saying.
Okay.
Why ban for my rapid credit facility of 1 billion Ghana cedis say yen fan so yasene na yen fan toto kobi dwumedie no omo my back 2020 and in 2021 so omo say my another 1 billion from our special drawing right with the IMF. The empesa make nyina say sika yen free covid mu ebo more than 30 billion Ghana cedis.
Ni kwazenka eseke kukushin
I was say sika ni timi so yasene bebre but the omo dey say 2020 aba no omo dey say sika ni bebre to vote. I know counting a deficit.
No.
COVID sikani we no munya
e ko to vote
omo dey to vote in 2020
I am free here ko to
why Argentina before the elections na yen deficit enye kese te said ye to aba we na deficit ye we election na deficit na 15.7% of GDP, one of the most abnormal in our history. Most of the expenditure no happened during the period before and during the elections. That's the point I am making.
Okay. Mama DC.
Oh my. We nya dia wo say me betra ho bebre. We pothole na me feel. Honorable asem what na hacking. Say ye kwaje covid scan e de koto votes. Na say you pese o kasa Ghana for say bi ya adwini swa.
Oh there
so bi diska e de ba be to vote. Because o my sanya sa na wo kan. Oh yeah, why a former DC? How I am free. Me minim say. Upper Dentra West. Yes. Say I heard Krukese or higher JJ a year. Minim say omo wo amanse South. Obi ntimi first come to vote oh. Because the purpose ye to abama no. One ye to abama no. Nti obi ntimi first come to. Nti say o say aban no di scan ko to vote na me hu ba bi kra ye de ko to vote no. Ebi so na nkyere mu na nkoyi me ka we emfa me bileto Ghana for Adjei. Me call me Ghana for dinner and I respect their decisions. Say ya kwakoto o ye kwakoto vote o my wuti we obi betimi abros ka say o person to abama candidate A obros kan tin to ma B. It's a the attempt kra say we say obi the discuss kwakomo obi but eno de we de ma me nyansi wo say Ghana for na de be che ntina still ano omunhu said the abano fa so a omulusu ya because omunyi ntumu se omunyama no manye ni ye omji tumu se obi na diska koto vote ni ade ene e be ya de ama ene wan ha mo ma bi o de kika ko e die ai o man anti
well the mechanic say submissions no me I am busy painting a picture that is not politically tainted with mischief and propaganda. Me say why a man sing cratch. Amamuni, you might not like the pace. You might not like the attributions of Libya than a COVID and a Ukraine. But yeah, acknowledge say we are making strides.
No. Omanhene, my mentor. You see, tell me, I know this uncle. I'm very happy about this conversation.
Yeah.
And you may be Uncle Fujina so to Abama.
Of course. If amongst the no money be crying and corruption.
Yes, my catch was Uncle Fuji to Abama and people, maybe so. Baku economy. I don't go for the catcher Ghana for say. One day buy in 18 months, or best sacra a shebre. What kind?
It's all buy and see who send your money.
Don't no. Me aquara. The another back and then I'm giddy. The another media mete. I don't know when
you could try.
Me ba. And then I'm a but me I don't know.